Morning everybody, welcome to this video which we're going to have a bash at making a 40s style little Titfer, little hat. Now I haven't tried this technique before, so it will be, if it works, we'll both be excited. I am going to show other ways of doing it, but I had this idea in my head and I thought, let's see how we get on. Now, first of all, we're going to use a wool hood. I've got this chocolate brown one. I think it's still got a label in it, actually. Yeah, milk chocolate. Let's take that out. I've got some warm water. I've got a tiny little block here, which is part of a fascinator set. Now, if you didn't have a little block like this, if you had a tin roughly that size, or anything really that's roughly that size and shape, sort of about 4 inches across. And then I've got a pasta bowl. I'd like it if this bowl was slightly bigger, but I haven't got a slightly bigger one. So I'm going to use this bowl. So I'm going to stand my block in the bowl and I'm going to soak my felt. So the felt absorbs the water better if it's warm. And there we are. It's a bit hotter now. Smells like wet dog. So I'm going to wring it out. I mean, get out as much of the excess water as you can. You don't want it to be drying forever. Now what I'm going to do is stand the hood upside down, turn my block upside down, push it into the centre of the hat and pull up. Quite hard, so I'm going to have to stand for this. Now, let's see how that's doing. Not too bad, not too bad. But not too good either. You've really got a wrench. Right, I'm going to put a blocking spring around this. It'll help me to pull it up even more. So, either put your blocking string or spring into place, almost to the bottom of the hat. Block, rather. The hat block, rather. And then pull. Let's see. Yeah. Now this little block's got an indentation in the top, so I've just pulled that down. Right. So now I'm going to turn this edge up, like that. I'm going to put it into the bowl, and now I'm going to try and mould it to the bowl inside. I'm going to push my spring down a bit further. I'm going to pull it over the edge of the bowl and stretch and pull all the crinkles and wrinkles out. It's a good thing, once the felt's wet, you can see why I don't often steam, because the way I do things doesn't really lend itself to steam. So, right. You might need to manoeuvre and stretch, push and pull. Right, so we've got it down inside the pasta bowl. It's going to be reshaped when it comes off, but I just want to give it that rough shape. And also, I'm not going to let this dry entirely. I'm going to wait till it's almost dry, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So we'll come back to it in a little while when it's about 50% dry. Right, back. Right, back to my brown felt that was outside in the sunshine and has partially dried, not very much. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to chop some of this excess off the side, trying to follow my dish as I go. I'll neaten this up when when I finally finish the hat, but I just want some of the excess off. So there we are. I'm now going to take the band out, which is going to be a bit difficult. I've got to take it out the dish because I want to take the block out now, even though it's still really wet. Right, the block's out, the dish is out. So we've got a sort of what looks a bit shapeless. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape it with my hands. So I'm going to squeeze it in and form almost like a fedora type top, because I want it to be lower. So I don't know if you can see that. You can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to play with that. I'm going to move the middles in so that I get rid of any creases, and I also give it more of a point at the front. Now I'm going to shape it so that it dries naturally, not on the block. So I'm going to tip the back up and I'm going to tip the front down. I'm going to stretch it with my fingers. So yeah, so you'll see that what I've done is I've shaped it how I want it. I've moved one side up, one side down, shaped the middle, and I've rammed it onto a head. It could be a block or it could just be a mannequin head, so that I've spread the base out so that it will actually fit on the head. And what I'm going to do is add this trim. And what I've done is I have, I can't see from the front, the back rather. What I've done is I have fringed the Petersham. So what I'm going to do is carry on with that. You'll see the hat when it's finished, but pretty much that's how it's going to be, and it's going to have a sweatband inside, and I'm just going to sandpaper the edges. Thanks a lot.